Hello, everyone. I hope that you had an amazing summer. I am back from my break, and in case you haven't heard, I am relaunching my memberships on Ko-fi in a new way. One of the perks I have is that from time to time I will list batches of handmade items, and I had requests for me to start showing membership items on camera. So, if you plan to become a member on September 1st, or if you're just curious, then here is a peek of a new product that I came up with that will be available to you guys. Okay, so if you have been around budgeting for any amount of time, no doubt that you have acquired some tiny games and scratch-offs. And I, like any warm-blooded saver, love my tiny challenges. But what I don't love is how do you store them and play them and keep them together? I feel like I am not doing them justice. So bring me your oddly shaped, bring me your super tiny, bring me all of them, because we now have this. Behold, the Tiny Savings Journal album. Okay, can you tell that I have not been able to talk to anybody for a few months? So this album not only gives you a place to store your favorite tinies and minis, but it gives you a nice way to look back and see them even after you've completed them. I've created two versions for Halloween. This is the vintage and this is the cute version. Let's start with the vintage. So they have a dust cover, because I just like that, and a coil binding, so it's good for lefties, because I'm a lefty, and there's nothing worse than something getting in your way when you're trying to write. So here is the intro, just a quick, how the journal is designed. It's for your savings challenges. You can choose your favorites and glue them inside. I do recommend tape glue, and what that is, let me find one. I recommend tape glue and I can't find any. I'll put a picture of it up on the screen, but it's like the one that you just use as like a tape runner. Of course you can use glue and double-sided tape and whatever you want, but I think that the tape runner glue works the best with all the different types and thicknesses of the tiny challenges. But anyway, so make this journal your own. Place stickers, ephemera, cutouts, notes, etc., anything you want, and when it's completed, save it, because it's going to be really cool for you to look back on, and who knows, you may always find room for you to add things to. Okay, so this one has all of these really pretty vintagey papers, and what you'll do is just put all of your little scratch-offs and notes and ideas on here. You can fit a 6. I honestly didn't test a 5, but I'm pretty sure that you can, because this album is 6 by 8. But here are the rest of the patterns in the vintage book. And it is just, honestly, this is probably my new favorite thing. Let me go ahead and show you the cute one real fast. Here's your dust cover, and there's your intro page. Everything in here is really brightly colored. The pages will be different in each book. They won't all be exactly in this order, because I like to mix things up, especially when I'm making several at once. But here are your cute patterns. And these pages, these are thick, and there is a ton of room in here. So like I said, you could come back next year and probably fill this thing up every season that you're in it. But that's not all. So in addition to the album, I'm going to be giving you a little pack of minis to get you started. So first is everybody's going to get a little ghosty paper clip. I figured that would be nice to help you hold your page. And inside of here, I'm going to go ahead and move this over, because there is a ton in here. Yeah, see, I wasn't kidding. There's a lot. Okay. So everybody is going to get a little handful of different, won't be the same, little ephemera pieces that you can glue inside. Okay, so there's those. So yeah, there's Lots of cute little pieces. Some have a little more, some have a little less, and they're different. And then I wanted to give you guys a couple of games, some tiny games. So I give you a mini scratch off, a roll and save, and a little magic potion, and then just this cute trick or treat guy. So let me go ahead and show you what a mock page could look like. So this is something that you can totally make your own regardless of how crafty you are or are not. All you need is the album and glue and you're ready to go. Write yourself some notes and goals, use your favorite stickers, find those tiny freebies and print your own, use magazine clippings or even photos of your pets. Make this your way to document your savings adventures each season by adding whatever you want. And there's plenty of space, so if you don't complete it this holiday season, you can come back next year and add those tinies to it as well. So again, these will be available for my members when the memberships relaunch on September 1st. And you can expect to see more of these for like Christmas and seasonal ones and maybe some kind of version for the Little Cup of Savings game. So if you have interest in any of this, I will link all that down below for you. And that is all I have for you today. I hope to see you on Ko-fi September 1st at 10 a.m. Eastern when the memberships relaunch. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.